These magic cards.
Okay, so this was our contest. There were so many entries, we got a short list, and we're going to have a look at them, and we'll judge it right here now. So, first is the Just Off-Camera Oasis. It's 3 and a Phyrexian green for an enchantment. Colorless creatures you control gain +0/+1. Whenever you tap a waste, add an additional, the new mana symbol to your mana pool. Plant life in the desert is rare, but not completely unheard of.
I like that it's Phyrexian mana though.
Yeah, like you're just like crossing the sets with weird mana.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think the mana symbol is a reference to math time.
Oh, like it's a theta.
Yeah.
Because we were doing some of that when Cam was doing math.
All right. Nevada Desert. This seems pretty good. It just okay, so it just comes in untapped for black or red.
It's just the straight up dual land.
Well, you can't fetch for it.
This is the only entry I saw that actually made their own art.
It's a but it's a
That's
dual land.
they made that artwork. That's really
I
sweet.
believe so.
It's got a Desert Bus for Hope watermark.
Yeah, I like the watermark.
And the little tree for the set.
What's the? Oh, nice.
Note the set.
Oh, that's
With
really
the lights
good.
of
That's
Vegas
really
on the
good.
horizon, we knew there would be no more bus stops. Our greatest fear was crashing on the left.
I like that one a lot.
I would put money on that being Burning Man in the back.
That's basically what Vegas is.
That one's pretty strong. Bus of If. Land Desert. If a player would win the game, exile all other permanents instead. Each player's life total becomes its starting total. You gain an experience counter. Put a 1/1 colorless bus token, a creature token on the battlefield.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
It basically does like Karn's ability, but without
But
any
it's
advantage.
uncounterable, and you start the game with a bus.
It quotes Daisy.
Is that a quote that Daisy actually have?
Life is a slog between two faceless terminals. You can't win. You can only make it last.
Nice.
That's-
Wow!
This card, also known as instantly banned in Commander.
Yeah.
Yikes, that is super powerful. Alright, what do we got next?
Oh, hang on.
Faceless criminals. You can't win. You can only make it last.
Sure
Nice.
thing, please. Nevada Desert, here we go. Oh, it's an enchant world. Road. Beginning of each player's upkeep. Tap all Night Watch and Zeta Shift permanents owned by that player. And untap all Dawn Guard and Alpha Flight permanents owned by that player. Beginning of each player's end phase, tap all Dawn Guard and Alpha Flight permanents owned by that player and untap. Oh, so it just flips everybody every upkeep. It's interesting that's an artifact enchantment that seems to cast for no mana.
This is this is a highly parasitic mechanic.
Oh dear.
You need to have a bunch of Night Watch and Zeta Shift permanents around.
So what would be the difference between an enchantment and an enchant world?
Enchant World is an old, obsolete super type, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Surge could tell you the answer to that
Yeah,
question.
the big thing about Enchant Worlds was that a new one would replace an old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only have one Enchant World in play at a time, no matter what it is.
Gotcha.
It's like
I
old
don't-
legendary.
I don't think there were ever any artifact Enchant Worlds though.
No. Alright, what do we got next? Desert Road. Legendary land. Tap. Put an hour token on Desert Road. Tap. Add X to your mana pool, where X is the number of hour tokens on Desert Road divided by 8. At the beginning of each end step, if Desert Road is untapped, remove all hour tokens from it.
Oh.
Okay, so like 8 turns into the game. No, 9 turns into this game. You can tap this for 9, if you remember each.
Or you can tap
That's
it for
really
1.
good. No. You can tap it for 8.
No, because it's divided where.
Oh, divided by 8. Oh, it's you tap it for 1.
Oh,
that's-
that's 1 point.
That's
Yeah.
really, really good. This like kind of encapsulates the whole Desert Bus experience,
And sort of the futility of the
and
whole
it's
thing.
like it's like templated really well too. Oh man, that's up there. I also like this is a legendary land.
I like the last step too, at the beginning of your end step. So if you forget,
So if you
the second
forget, you
main
just
phase,
start from
yeah,
nothing.
You lose all your progress.
That's really good. That's really, really good. Perpetual Nightlands. Tap, sacrifice Perpetual Nightlands, end your turn. Take a new turn, skipping your untap, upkeep, and draw steps. Play only during your end step. Johnny, wake up. Your shift's starting. Oh
so
no.
is that so? You so you can
So
only
you
play
end,
it
you
during
end your turn.
your end step. So you just get a new
Combat step?
main phase and attack phase,
Yeah.
but you don't get to untap.
Yeah, that's of limited use. Oh
Planeswalkers.
man. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. You get to take up your planeswalkers. Maybe that's super sweet. I mean, an uncounterable take a sort of another turn.
Yeah. Weird time walk land.
All right. Let's keep rolling. Interstate 10. Another legendary land. Road. Tap. Place a mile counter on Interstate 10. If this card is not tapped during upkeep, discard it. Tap. Remove 405 counters from Interstate 10. Gain 1 HP. So this is really similar. Oh man, that's really funny. Gain a life. Just one.
I like
Just
that.
one.
I like that it's a mythic rare too.
Yeah. So, oh man. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, it's a creature. Nevada Desert, 2 black, white, red. Legendary creature, Arizona Desert. Undying, okay, so it comes back to life with a +1/+1 counter on it when it dies. Black, tap. Slide target player's cards right. Any cards just fall off the table or exiled. And it also has tap. Skip your attack for the next 8 turns. Gain 1 life. You see
But when it dies, it becomes a 1/10.
yeah.
So once it dies, it can actually start attacking you.
Yep. It doesn't have defender. You see a bus stop ahead. No one is there. There is no escape. Werner Herzog. Oh, that's really funny. Desertification. 3 for an enchantment aura. It's colorless. Enchant land. What?
Black Siphon quit, which doesn't matter because we have audio, but I still need to restart it.
Oh. Hang on.
Black Siphon.
Black Siphon.
That does that mess up the sync on the audio too, or is that a different thing?
Sometimes.
All right.
Trying to find your shirt.
Okay, so we got an enchant land. Enchanted land loses all abilities and gains tap. Add 1 colorless to your mana pool. 4 and tap. Put a copy of Desertification on a target land. Yikes!
That's super cool though. I like that mechanic.
It's
It
like
just slowly makes their lands crappy.
Kudzu.
A
was
little
an
bit,
old
yeah.
card that kind of did the same. It destroyed land, but it kind of jumped from one land to another.
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, there's a flip card.
Flip card. I like that.
The Nevada Desert. Tap. Add 1 colorless to your mana pool. Tap. Nevada Desert. It's just desert. But at the beginning of the end step, exile it and return to the battlefield. Transform. It does. Oh wow! It does exactly the same thing on both sides.
Why is it a flip card?
Wow.
It just flips for no reason.
That's amazing. That's so good, though. I love that.
Oh wow, that's really funny.
So it is literally desert. but
It's
just-
it's the card desert, except it
but
flips.
just unnecessarily complicated.
It does it so you have the annoyance of having to take it out of its sleeve and then putting it back in, and then taking it out of its sleeve and putting it back in. every
Oh,
time it
man.
flips.
I really wish somebody came up with the idea to tap to the left.
Oh
Like the
yeah,
drive
no, the
button.
untap symbol.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay,
That's the last one.
that's the
Is
last.
it?
Oh, this is tough. I kind of really like the one where you have to remove 8 counters to make 1 mana.
It doesn't flip back. No, it does
Yeah.
flip back, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It
it
constantly
flips
flips
every
back and
upkeep.
forth.
Not that one. Yeah, that one. The Desert Road. Like the fact that if you forget to tap it, you just start from nothing.
Kind of goes on the flavor of like
It's
when you're
really-
not paying attention and you end up crashing.
Like
into
this
the
just
road.
it really captures the quintessence of Desert Bus. So I think I gotta give it to this one.
To Desert Road.
Yeah,
All right.
the Desert Road.
Ember.
Nice.
922.
Can you go back to that
Just
flip
one,
card
just
again?
1 second. Let me just write down.
The flip card's really good though. Like all of these are good. I'm sure. Oh,
How did you spell the Ember's name?
EMBYRR.
Okay.
922.
922. If that is you, please email prize@desertbus.org and let them know that you won the MTG Nevada Desert Art Contest.
They're in chat.
for a
Are they in chat?
shirt.
Perfect.
Hey!
And you will get the Fangamer9 shirt in your choice of size.
I do really like that one where you slide the cards off the table.
I like the like OG reflex card style. It's so
It
silly.
has that feel of like Chaos Orb and
Yeah.
like all the other cards that just like by doing something to the board state, you
Yeah.
ruin the game.
Yeah, there's like they printed a tiny handful of what are referred to now as reflex cards.
Yeah.
There's Chaos Orb and like Falling Star,
Yeah.
which was basically Chaos Orb, but it would lightning bolt instead. Is that how that card works?